And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pad to the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the fingers and across. And let's take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And then the other. And we'll go around the back. Switch. Switch. And switch. Go through the legs, hinging at the waist. Switch. Switch. And switch. The ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press down. Side of the top of the heel. Middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess, and repeat, middle of the foot 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And let's do some good mornings. And shake the tree. Three, 2 on the center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out. Gather starlight. Center. Gather from the other side. Center. Take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Flap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. And take that cross step with a twist and a punch. Walk, march, or jog. My feet get all dried out at this time of year and, oh, they hurt when I pound on them. All right. Well, we're gonna do the Zach Bush 4, as you know. And there are lots of squats. So I will try to run myself, do what you want to do, including doing what you're doing, as long as it's safe. And I'm going to do some rolling after class. Going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Hands up. On your toes if you can. Come on down, bend back. Back to center, bend to one side. Then to the other. Back to center, lower the hands, push out of the chest. And come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up, squeeze. And come on down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm across, press in. Then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Bring the elbows behind the head, move them back and forth. And then come out into an L position, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release, squeeze, release, squeeze. Release, rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Come to center, bring your hand across the top, cup the ear, look up. Chin up, pull gently. Chin down. And let's go the other way. Shoot up. And down. And then come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. And then we'll do a side lunge. Go the other way. And then pick up the stick. And going to do the gym stick routine. Dynamic swimmers. Go the other way. Overhead, side to side. Behind the back. At the waist, twist. Bring the stick to above the knees, hinge at the waist, bend the knees, bring the hands around front in between the knees and pull up. Bring the stick out in front, hold on with two hands. Step back, hinge. Stretch the shoulders. Bring the stick across the body with one hand, bring the other hand up underneath the armpit. Grab the shoulder, hinge at the waist, then tug. Go the other way. Bring the stick to the side of the foot, push out with the top hand, pull in with the middle hand, with the lower hand at the middle, and hinge at the waist as you do. Repeat on the other side. Bring the stick out in front of one foot, Bring the toes about 6 inches away. Drop the top of the stick to the collarbone, slide down, lift the sole and wiggle. Repeat on the other side. Press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Bring 1 foot forward. The other, you're on your toes behind you. Come on down. Stretch the hip flexors. Switch positions of the legs and the stick. Come on up. Pick up one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretch the quads. Then the other. First leg in front. Push the knee backs, hinge at the waist. And then the other. Bring the stick front and center. Hold on with two, one hand or a finger to the top. We're going to dig our toes into the ground. Back on the fifth metatarsal, create that big arch. Hold. And then rock towards the first and back toward the fifth. Three, two, and one. All right, sticks down. Any weights you want to hold, ground. It's Zach Bush time. 4 moves. Squat, front raise, around the clock, either outside or in, and press. We're going to be moving the squats around in the sequence. We're going to do 10 reps. We're going to do 3 rounds. We'll pick up speed each round, and we're going to start with the squats right now. 1, and take a breath. Front raises. Breath. On the clock, I'm going outside, whatever works for you. presses. And about 2 or 3. We're going to pick up speed a little bit. We're going to move the squats into number 2. We're going to get going in 3, 2, butt raise. And breath. Squats. Halfway there. Take a breath. Around the clock. I'm going to go through the middle. Yeah. And breath. Presses. And breath. Or 2 or 3. Just got a message from Bill Withheim. Let's see what's up. And the last round, we're going to move squats into number 3. Start with some front raises. I'm going to do 5 and 5. And squats. And finally, some presses. Hey, yay, team. All right. Let's gather our breath together. All right. Going to do box breathing this week. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Let's do 7 rounds and try to keep the ratio, even if you go faster or slower. As always, just relax as you're doing it. In through the nose. You can go out through the nose or the mouth. Here we go. hands and cultivate chi, forming a chi ball. And centering with that chi ball, taking 2 breaths. Open our hearts. Center and exhale, sending it out. Center, 2 breaths. Bringing down chi from above. And gather it from below. Ah. Ah. Yay, Monday.
Woo, 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 woo. Well, it was a little distracting to watch these people do this.
Yeah, I bet, I
Boom,
bet.
boom. These big
Yeah.
trees.
I can't hear it though.
No, no. It's pretty tightly sealed, this house. Anyway, thank you so
All right,
much.
good, thank you. Have a great day.
Joe.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, we're going to do some rolling here. So grab a ball, tennis ball, lacrosse ball, racquetball, softball. I'm going to use a lacrosse ball and a roller. And I'm going to move the camera to the floor. We're going to start with the ball. I'm that over a little bit. Right. I'm going to do a lower body and back routine today. So we're going to put the ball in the middle of the gluteus maximus, roll around a little bit, try to find that sore tender spot or choose amongst them and rest into it. Modulate the pressure with your arms and breathe into it. And then we're going to move over to gluteus medius, which is on the side a little bit and up. And again, look for a tender spot and hold. And then the same thing on the other side. Gluteus maximus. And medius. All right, let's put the ball aside, grab the roller, put it underneath the pelvis. bring the legs up and then over to the right. And do 4 circles in one direction. And then 4 in the other. Go over to the left side. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Stay on the right and do some bicycles. Reverse the bicycle. And then go over to the left, make sure the roller is secure and do 4 circles in each direction. Followed. I'm still doing the other way, but we're gonna follow it with some bicycles again. 3, 4, and bicycles. Reverse. And then come to the middle. We're gonna do 4 figure 8s going in, starting in one direction, and then 4 starting in the other. And bicycles. Go the other way. And then bring the roller to the middle of the rib cage. And roll from the middle of the rib cage to the bottom of the rib cage and back and forth. Don't go below the rib cage. And then go from the middle of the rib cage to just above the shoulders. And back to the middle. That will do it. Thank you and see you tomorrow, I hope.